fallacy is an often plausible argument using false or illogical reasoning. Fallacy are defects in an argument, and it causes an argument to be invalid, unsound, or weak. The first example or the first type of fallacy is Argumentum ad ignorantiam, or argument to ignorance. Asserting a proposition is true because it has not been proven false. Here is the example of Argumentum ad ignorantiam.
Patas sa tangkad, pero sapat ba sa mga hamon araw-araw? Dapat di lang matangkad, kailangan matatag din. Buti na lang, you give him growing. Di lang to may CGF, may vitamin D din na pinapatatag ang bones at muscles. Kaya di lang matangkad, matatag din. Batang growing, handa sa hamon araw-araw. Mahalagang pala.
This commercial targets the kids as it talks about how growing cannot just make the kids tall, but it can also make them strong. It conveys a message to all parents to buy growing because it is said to be effective and not proven to be false. Let us proceed to the second type of fallacy, which is Argumentum Verecundiam. Argumentum ad Verecundiam, or appeal to authority, is an informal fallacy of weak induction. This fallacy occurs when someone uses the testimony of an authority in order to warrant their conclusion. Here is the example of Argumentum ad Verecundiam.
More and more dentists have recommended Colgate Sensitive Pro Relief toothpaste.
It works instantly and the results last.
I've seen the results. It's more effective.
Here's how it works. Colgate Sensitive Pro Relief tackles the root cause of sensitivity by blocking the open channels that lead to the tooth center. Colgate Sensitive Pro Relief, it gives better results.
Colgate Sensitive Pro Relief. Instant relief and long-lasting protection.
The ad uses the phrase "number one brand recommended by dentist" was a use of authority to persuade people to buy the toothpaste. Next is Argumentum ad Misericordiam. Argumentum ad Misericordiam, or argument to pity, an argument that appeals to another's sympathy, not answering the argument. Here is the example of Argumentum ad Misericordiam.
Isang taon na akong pinagtutulungan. Masakit, malupit, pagkatao ay minamaliit. 24 na hearing na puro haka-haka at malisya. Sa dami ng aming paliwanag at dokumentong pinadala, hindi nila pinansin. Wala talagang balak pakinggan ng katotohanan. Iisa lang ang layunin, sirain ang aking 4 na dekadang paglilingkod sa inyo. Masakit. Ngunit ang pinagdadaanan ko ay wala sa kalingkingan ng pagdurusa ninyo sa araw-araw. Ang pagtitiis at kawalan ng pag-asa. Kaya lalong tumitibay ang paninindigan ko na ipatupad ang tunay na pagbabago. Pagbabago tungo sa pagginhawa ng buhay ng bawat Pilipino.
In this campaign ad, Binay blubbering about his experiences. It persuades people because it makes them pity him. The next type is Argumentum ad Populum, or argument to the people, is an informal fallacy of relevance. This fallacy occurs when someone makes an appeal to fear or desire a support for their conclusion. What they all share in common is that what people believe or what others are doing is usually irrelevant to establishing the truth of a conclusion. Here is the example of Argumentum ad Populum.
Mahigit 2 million na ang nabiling Chowking Chinese style fried chicken. Bakit kaya takam na takam sila?
Ganito rinig ko, ayaw. Ano to? Sarap niya sa balat, kasing sarap niya yung laman. Saka juicy. Kaya yung pati mga bata magugustuhan to kasi.
Hindi na kailangan ng ketchup, hindi na kailangan ng gravy. Ang kailangan na lang talaga bibig mo.
Baka ikaw na lang ang hindi pa nakakatikman him. Chowking Chinese-style fried chicken. Only 69 pesos.
In this advertisement, there were few people who were asked to try the new fried chicken in Chowking. They give a statement describing the good taste of it. It was also mentioned that a lot of people already tasted it and the viewer must try it as well. Just because a lot already tried it does not mean that you should. Lastly is Ignoratio Elenchi. Ignoratio Elenchi or ignorance of refutation, drawing the wrong conclusion from legitimate premises. Here is the example of Ignoratio Elenchi.
Hanggang saan naaabot ang 20 pesos mo?
Bumili nga pong DVD.
Tumika sa kalendaryo, Diaz. May araw ka rin! Busheng! The end. 20 pesos pa ka mo. Mag New Cornetto Choco Java ka na lang. Creamy ice cream made with Belgian cocoa and a kiss of coffee. Chocolate toppings, chocolate dip. New Selecta Cornetto Choco Java. Sarap ng 20.
Cornetto ad distracted the viewers. The whole topic of the commercial was about a guy buying a DVD, but instead the viewers distracted by the cheapness of the ice cream.